Welcome to A Cure is in the Works 2024. This will be a night filled with gratitude, inspiration, and a whole lot of laughter. Cal and Aaron have put together the largest dinner party that most of us will ever be invited to. Thank you, Cal and Aaron, for this amazing night. We sent out food for 1,100 people. Thank you to Karen and Superior Fresh for letting us disrupt your operation for a couple days to get that sent out. We never would have been able to do it without Superior Fresh helping us out. Heartworks was created to fund and to develop a cure for congenital heart disease. Since we last met at A Cure is in the Works 2023, so 12 months ago, over $9 million in donations has come into Heartworks to fund this cure. The lion's share of that is still being contributed by Todd and Karen and the Wanek family. We are making progress, however, on our commitment to them to double their contribution. Family teams are leading the way in spreading the word about Heartworks. And largely because of family teams, we've received over 2,000 individual donations in the last 12 months. Some teams we want to highlight are the Keels have gone over $100,000 as a team donated to Heartworks. Hannah Brewer and recommended us to Allen High School in Texas. And in a week, they raised $17,000 at the high school for Heartworks. The Nelson family in California did their first ever fundraiser a couple weeks ago and raised over $34,000 for Heartworks. We got a big surprise this last Monday when we received a wire from Bill and Carolyn Hinks, $100,000. You may be having deja vu on this because they did the same thing to us last year, guys. And they did it again right before the dinner. $100,000. Thank you so much to everybody that's raising money for Heartworks. We have some in-person events coming up this summer we want you to know about. Levi's Legacy was gracious enough to invite us to Denver in June to join in their family picnic. And so we're bringing Feel the Beat to Denver. Some of you have been to Feel the Beat in Rochester, but we're bringing it regional starting this summer so more people can participate. So the first one is with Levi's Legacy in Denver in June. Then in September, Camp Odeon is going to help us host in Minneapolis, St. Paul. And then in October, we get to join up with the Beats for Bella crew to do it in Philly. So Feel the Beat's going to go on the road this summer, so we're looking forward to that. We're super lucky to have Chef John and Heart Dad and the greatest broadcaster in football back for a third consecutive year. So guys, it's time to cook.
Oh. Well, wonderful. Thanks again for joining us tonight. Greg Olson and I are excited to cook with you and to spend a great dinner and evening. Heartworks is really close to myself because I was born with CHD. And I was born in Korea and came over to the US, needed American doctors. And, so curing CHD is very important to me. And I'm just excited to be part of this organization.
Awesome. And well, John, thank you so much. And to all of you who have been a part of Heartworks now is in our third year, and those of you who are new to it, thank you guys all so much for joining. It's pretty remarkable. I was talking to Tim earlier, and he's just telling, over 1,000 people, 1,500 people. Was it 600 boxes of food? It's just incredible. From the first time that I went down to Todd and Karen's house down in Tampa 2 years ago to just see how big this event has gotten is a real testament to the work that they're doing here with Heartworks and a real testament to what the Wanek family has done along with their team and their, pioneering research and studies that they're doing up at the Mayo. So a little bit about myself, as they said, my name is Greg Olson. I'm a former NFL football player. I'm a current broadcaster, but more importantly, I am a heart dad. My son, TJ, is now 11 years old. He was born in 2012 right here in Charlotte with congenital heart disease called hypoplastic left heart syndrome. I'm sure a lot of these heart families, I can see a lot of your messages here on the chat on the side of the board, kind of sharing a little bit about your heart warrior, your heart child or grandchild or whoever it is. So HLHS, he lived 8 years after his 3 surgeries, multiple other small procedures. About 2.5 years ago when he was 8, the summer of 2021, he went into heart failure and ended up having to be transplanted. So June of 2021, he underwent a heart transplant at the age of 8. Now super happy to announce he's 11 years old. He's currently right now, as I talk to you, at a baseball practice playing on his school basketball team. He's living as good of a life as possible, as well as could ever be expected. And what I love to remind people when I do events like this and share the stories of amazing programs like Heartworks and the Wanek family and their efforts up at the Mayo Clinic, nights like tonight are why a lot of us heart families have our children, right? There was a moment in the past, there was a dollar raised, there was a breakthrough funded by an event like this. And we don't know what exact breakthrough comes from tonight. We don't know what exact breakthrough led to tonight being possible 10 years ago or sometime in the past. But what we do know is with every one of these events, with every program like Heartworks, with every amazing institution like the Mayo Clinic, and then our program here at Levine Children's Hospital in Charlotte, every one of these programs, every one of these medical institutions continue to push this care forward, where the care that my son got when he was born 11 years ago, someone being born today is going to have a much better care. He's going to have much better follow-up. He's going to have much better options. And we can continue to push that down the road, and people 10 years from now, their outcomes and their path be so much better than it was for our families. And I think that's what gives so much hope to all of us heart families. And I think that's why I see a million little tiles of different families on the Zoom taking time out of their night, coming together for fellowship, coming together as a heart community. And I think that's what's so unique about this event. And this is why I continue to come back every single year to join with the Waneks and Tim and their team at Heartworks, because I just believe so much in their mission. I believe so much in this world. Obviously, this is something that is very near and dear to so many of us. So I cannot wait to continue to engage with you guys. I can't wait to see what John has in store. This looks a little different. So last year we hosted it at my house. 2 years ago, we went down to Tampa. The Waneks were kind enough to open their home to all of us. And this year we are in Charlotte. We are at Chef Alyssa's kitchen. This is an incredible space. For those of you who can't really see all of it from the cameras, but for those of us here, we appreciate you guys for hosting us and giving us this amazing venue. So without further ado, I'm going to let Chef John take over. Thank you guys so much for allowing us all to be a part of this night. Thank you to the Heartworks team, the Wanek family, Tim, your team. You guys are incredible in what you do, and they are building hearts, right? I know their Twitter handle is We Build Hearts, right? Tim, do I have that right? So make sure you guys go to it, share it, promote it, but they are literally building hearts, and the amount of breakthroughs Tim was showing me before, Dr. Nelson showed me before, just hearts beating in boxes and the tissues they're able to grow. And it's just remarkable what they're able to do because of not only the Wanek family, which obviously is the driving force behind all of this, but then all of the supporters out there tonight on nights like this. So without further ado, I know everybody is hungry. I'm going to get out of the way and let's eat. And just tell me what to do, and I'm not going to burn the salmon this year.
Sounds good, Greg.
All right.
All right, everyone. So
Do I get an apron? How
you do get an apron.
There we go.
Yeah, let's get you an apron.
Let's get an apron.
You got to get suited up.
Excuse me. I'll be right back.
All right. So wait.
You want to come tie me?
All right.
I'm just
So
kidding.
wait, put your hands through here. Yep,
Oh, it's
there
like
you go.
It's like a cape. All right, you want-
Wonderful. All right.
You want me to tie you? Yeah, we'll return the favor. He asked me to tie him earlier, and I tied him like a quadruple knife. What?
Yeah.
There's no way.
Tighten it up.
Well, that's what wives are for.
I know.
Tighten it up.
All right, I'm gonna take extra long.
Don't tie it too tight. I'm tighting it. Greg needs some wine. Why? Do I look tired? Jeez.
Greg, we got some wine right over here for you.
I don't know why. I want to ask that person why. Type another message in. Why do I need wine? I feel like we're doing great.
All right. So we got wine right here. All right. So you all received your boxes. Again, this year we sent over 500 boxes. And again, we have wine from Porter Family Vineyards in California. We've got the arugula and the salmon from Superior Fresh in Wisconsin. And then we have some other ingredients. We also have the basil from Superior Fresh as well, the basil pesto. So that's what we're cooking with. I hope you all have your ingredients out. A few reminders. Let's make sure that your oven is turned on to 350 degrees. And then let's talk a little bit about the couscous.
Let's talk about it. I'm waiting for you all night to say, let's talk about
All right.
the couscous.
So we're going to cook pretty much everything together. But the couscous, everyone, you're going to be on your own, all right? So we've got the couscous. What you need to do is have 2 cups of water and go ahead and turn that on high. All right, so get that started. You're going to add a little olive oil.
You got to take the top off.
Take the lid off would be
Take the
good.
top off.
And a little salt. All right, so the reason why you guys all are on your own for couscous is the minute the water starts boiling, you're gonna add the box of couscous, you're gonna give it a little stir, and you're gonna put a lid on it and take it off the heat. All right, so you gotta keep, someone at your house has to keep an eye on the water because everyone's stoves are gonna act a little differently. So when it starts boiling, put the couscous in, stir it a little bit, put a lid on, and take off the heat. And I'll remind you as we get closer, all right?
So you actually
I've got-
got the couscous not on the open flame of the stove?
What do you mean?
You said put it in, put a top on and take it off.
Yep, so as soon as the water is boiling,
That's
you're
right.
gonna add the couscous, and
So you're not,
the heat will cook it.
so it's the heat's like trapped in there.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
You guys get that? How do you like your couscous? I like mine al dente.
All right, so all of you are at home, but again, this year is a little special because we have two families that are cooking with us. We have the Barkowskis and the DiMaggios. So Hart families. So they're gonna be cooking it with us and we're gonna check in on them as we get started. All right, so before we get cooking, I know so many of you donated generously. And you've told your friends, families about Heartworks and the mission. And so there is an opportunity to donate, and a QR code is gonna come up on the bottom of your screen. If you feel the urge to donate, feel free. Otherwise, we thank you for being here tonight. All right,
Let's go.
let's get
Let's
cooking.
go. How's our water doing?
Okay,
Doesn't look like it's boiling.
it's gonna take a few minutes here.
Should have turned
Oh,
the stove on.
Stop looking at it.
Sorry.
Stop looking at it. You
Why?
know that,
What's
you know
the
that
saying?
a watch pot
Watch
doesn't
pot
boil.
never boils, kids. Take
All
that
right.
with you.
Okay, so we're gonna start with preparing our asparagus.
Okay.
Greg, will you go over to the ingredients and
I
grab
can.
the tray?
I'm gonna bring it over there.
Of course.
All right,
All right, so we gotta
Talk to
prep
me.
the asparagus. Greg, have you cooked asparagus before?
I have.
Okay, so what's the first thing you do with asparagus?
You cut off the ends.
You can cut off the ends or you
No.
can snap the end.
Oh, which would you prefer?
Yeah, let's
What's
try
more
snapping it.
effective?
So it'll naturally snap.
I don't hate that.
All right, so we're just gonna snap off the ends. You're doing a great job.
We can, never mind. There's families at home. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. Everyone knows what asparagus does, but nobody knows why. That's the real question of the tonight. We can
That's correct.
rebuild hearts. We don't
Little
know why your pea smells.
Justin mentioned that the other day when we were getting ready.
That's
for
the
this.
real question of the night. If anyone has it, type it in the side chat. Okay, snap.
All right, so we're gonna put the asparagus on your tray. We're gonna
Like
use
spread 'em
one
out?
tray. Yep, we're gonna use one tray for both the asparagus and the salmon.
Okay,
All right, we're gonna add a little olive oil
okay. Take the top off. Well done. All over all of it?
just over the
Just over the-
just over the asparagus.
Okay.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay.
And then a little salt and pepper. And pepper. Wonderful. All right, so the asparagus is all set there.
You guys got that? That was complicated.
We did get some feedback from last year that we went a little too fast. So there's going to be some opportunities for everyone to catch up.
Snap your asparagus, olive oil, salt, pepper. Here we go.
All right.
Moving on.
All right, let's move on to the salmon. So grab the paper towel and you're just going to pat the salmon dry. You can do both sides.
Why is it wet? Just how it comes.
Yeah, just how it comes. We always want
Got
to
it.
dry it off a little bit before cooking it.
Both sides.
Both sides.
No fighting. It's a family show.
All right, and our water is starting to bubble. So not quite ready yet.
All right. I think
Hard
this is
boil.
as dry as it's gonna get.
All right, perfect. So we're going to put a little salt on it.
Like how much? Just a little, right? We don't
Yeah,
want
just
too-
a little. The basil pesto has a little salt in it as well.
Good.
All right, and then you're going to take a spoon. Now here's the fun part.
fun
All
part.
right, so everyone at home, the kids can participate in this one. We do see a lot of kids cooking, which is great. All right, go ahead, grab the pesto, and you're just gonna put some pesto right on top of the salmon.
Is it bad that I wasn't sure exactly what the pesto was? All right. So how much? Give me an idea.
Whatever you feel is right. All right, well, I think you should feel that more is right.
More?
All right, a little more.
Okay, well, I asked you and you didn't give me any instructions.
I thought you would know, man.
I have not put pesto on salmon ever in my entire life. I do like pesto. It's not anything against pesto.
So again, you can put as much pesto on as you want.
How do you feel about that?
I'd do a little more, maybe. Yeah,
I've been a little better with his instructions in the beginning.
we're learning. We're learning. It's only year 3. By year 6,
By year
7,
seven,
well,
I'm gonna be like a salmon aficionado.
of course. All right, wonderful. We're gonna go check in on the families. And,
What do you need?
oh, we need the microphone.
All right.
Let's come over here, Greg.
Come over here. How we
So we have the DiMaggios here.
how we doing over here? How much pesto did you put on and who made the decision how much? I know the answer, so I'll give you the microphone.
More than you. And
I feel like that was a little aggressive, but go ahead.
we jointly made the decision.
Don't show off. You know you make all the decisions.
I do make all the decisions.
You get it? You guys getting this at home? So how did you decide who snapped the asparagus?
Teamwork. Teamwork.
We truly equally snapped.
Teamwork makes the
asparagus.
dream work.
Yeah.
You did one more.
I did one more.
All right.
Are you gonna talk about it in the car on the way home? Yeah.
All right.
Don't fight.
So Kelly,
Don't fight.
you're drinking some of the wine. Mike, you have a special thing this year is we shipped out to some families that requested it, a non-alcoholic cocktail, a mocktail. So Mike, have you tried it?
Not yet. I'm doing it now.
All right, I think you have the Negroni mocktail,
That sounds fun. I didn't get a mocktail.
and they're made by,
What is it?
That one is chef.
I'm not sure what that one is.
Curious number 7.
Cheers.
Cheers to our mocktails.
Cheers.
I would love to cheers you. Oh, that's actually really good.
All right,
I'm gonna keep this.
Kelly and Mike, you look great. All right, let's head over
You
here.
could have used a little more pesto.
Over here at the Burkowski family.
All right, now this is the perfect amount of pesto.
Is it?
Here, you got the microphone. Hold it. It's all yours. They don't need to hear me.
Okay.
Talk to me. How'd you decide how much pesto you put on? 'Cause I
Uh,
was told I didn't put enough on.
we just did it. I mean,
Have good instincts.
yes.
Who made the decision? You or your sister?
Me.
I like that.
I did this one. She did the other one.
I'm not gonna tell you which one I like better, because I don't want to start a fight. But you guys did a really good job. Do you like salmon? Do you eat a lot
Yeah.
of it?
Uh-huh.
Love that. Healthy eating at home, show offs. My kids had pizza tonight. Not heart healthy, but convenient.
All right, wonderful.
doing a
You're
good job.
Great job. All right, we are
Back.
almost ready to put the
Mocktail for
salmon
you
in the
guys?
oven.
Get some mocktails over here. This crew's getting a little crazy.
Okay, everyone check your water.
Our water's
Our
boiling.
water is boiling. So what I'm gonna do, we're just gonna put in the couscous,
Now take it off.
give it a little stir.
How do they cook couscous? They don't have a stove.
We are actually cooking for the DiMaggios
How
and
do you guys
Burkowskis.
like your couscous? I don't know if I've ever had couscous before, but I'm just going with it.
All right, so everyone at home, if your couscous, if your water is boiling, pour the couscous in. We're doing the whole box. You're gonna have leftovers, which is great. Make sure to give it a little stir, put a lid on it, and take it off the heat. Okay, now we are ready to put the salmon. Actually, we gotta put some lemon on the salmon.
Yeah, what have you been doing?
All right, so at home, cut your lemon in half. And we're gonna cut it in half the width way. And we're only gonna use half the lemon right now.
Yeah, let's show them. Okay, yeah, show them there which way we're cutting the lemon. We don't want to mess it up. I learned this last year. I remember you teaching me this last year.
How to
I
cut
had-
lemon?
I haven't used the knowledge since, but I remember you teaching me.
All right, so then you're gonna cut slices out of the 1/2. Nope,
This way?
yep, nope. Keep
show me.
slicing it this way.
This way?
Yep.
Like
Perfect.
this?
Yep. And you're gonna get 2 or 3 slices out of it. Let's shoot for 4.
What would you do if I cut my finger off right now?
You know, that would be, it might go viral. I don't know.
We'd raise a lot of money. You cut your finger off? Oh my God. I thought you were being, well done.
Okay, and then we're just gonna put the lemon right on top of the salmon.
All of it?
2 pieces, yeah, do 2 pieces per.
Well, I messed up one, so we're only gonna go 1.5. I'll take that one. That's
Sounds
on
good.
me.
We can put this piece on top.
Kind of ugly.
Oh,
Here, let me see if I can-
food always looks great, tastes great.
Watch this.
Wonderful,
Is
perfect.
that better? That looks
Perfect.
better.
All right, so we're gonna put it in the oven. Barkowski's, DiMaggio's, go ahead, bring up your salmon.
We got like 16 ovens. You want to put it
All right,
sideways?
yeah, let's do second row, middle row.
Yep, all you. Show me your
Wonderful,
finger again.
Justin.
So
Great
now-
technique, great technique.
Thanks. I don't want to burn my hand.
Okay, so we're gonna let that cook for 14 minutes. All right. Again, we get our salmon from Superior Fresh in Wisconsin. It's Atlantic salmon, farm raised, very high in omega-3s, which are great for the brain and your eyeballs. I don't know if you knew that. And it's fed an organic diet with no pesticides and antibiotics. They eat a better diet than we do.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't know.
I had pizza. Remember that?
Yeah, pizza's great though. All right. Everyone in the Zoom, your salmon's in the oven. Raise your hands. Thumbs up. Great, great. All right, we're gonna start the salad here. All right, so we're making an apple and manchego salad with some
All right.
chives. All right, so we're gonna cut the apple and manchego into matchstick size pieces.
How
So
should I
you
cut
were
it in
telling
half?
me earlier
Okay.
that nope, not yet. You are a very good dicer.
I am.
All right. Matchstick is like half the first part of dicing. All right.
Okay, I can do
So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna cut thin slices on one side. So cut off the end. And then think how big a matchstick is, and you're just gonna cut a few slices
Oh.
down the apple.
I don't play with fire. How was that?
That's perfect. And then you can flip the apple if you would like.
Like that?
Yeah. Cut off the end. Perfect, perfect. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of the end pieces. And we're gonna line up, we're gonna stack our apple, and then we're just gonna cut slices down the side. And you get little matchsticks. Perfect. Barkowski's, how are you doing over there? All right, sounds good. DiMaggio's, everyone at home? Great. All right, now we're gonna take our cheese. We're just gonna set that aside.
Pretty good. We're getting some pictures here. It's hard to keep up. There's a lot of people in the chat.
Oh yeah, definitely. So if you're taking pictures and you want to post them to your social media, go ahead and tag @WeBuildHearts and hashtag a cure is in the works. And that's going to be put up on the chat right now.
Why are they so far ahead of us? It looks like their plate is done. They're not following directions.
You know what? We did include a menu with the box, and some people are just go-getters,
Show offs.
show offs. Exactly. All right, so let's take our cheese. We're going to cut off the rind.
Such an easy joke here that I'm going to refrain from. Cut this side off too?
Yeah, yeah. There should be 3 pieces for the rind.
Oh, yep, the other side.
Okay, now what we're gonna do again, we're just gonna start at the thick side.
Okay.
Go ahead and cut matchstick size. I don't know, Greg, those are some big matchsticks.
Well, you gave me like a ginormously thick knife. We need to invest in better knives next year, Tim. We got to up the budget.
All right, you're doing great. Mike DiMaggio, how are you doing over there? All right, so just like the apples, once you cut them, stack 1 or 2 pieces of cheese, and then go ahead and cut matchstick size along the long way of the cheese. Perfect.
Hold on, let me cut a couple of these.
And again, matchstick or not matchstick, it's gonna taste the same.
Correct.
All right, so yeah, just go ahead and cut down the cheese. No, the long way, long way.
This way?
No, the long way.
Why would I cut it again?
Yeah, because we want matchstick.
Oh,
size.
make them smaller. Oh, okay, thinner. I thought you, yeah, okay, got it.
Thinner. Yeah, sorry.
Thinner. Yeah, it's the, I feel like I was thinking it, but I was like, too easy. How's that?
That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay. Is everyone's couscous cooking? Everyone put their couscous in the water?
A lot of
water
people-
should be
there's a
boiling.
lot of people showing off their plates right now. So like
Great,
time
that's great.
travelers.
All right, let's assemble this salad, shall we?
Yes.
All right, everyone, you got a nice glass bowl or metal bowl. All right, we're gonna put in some of the arugula.
All of it?
Let's put in half.
Do that.
We got to be able to toss it.
Okay.
All right, perfect. Let's put in maybe half the apples and half the cheese. All right, let's do a little olive oil. So there's a very simple salad that you can make anytime. It tastes great. Perfect. A little salt and pepper. Wonderful. All right, I'll give you the tongs. You can go ahead and mix that up. Now, if you want more cheese or you want more apples, feel free to add some more.
How do you like those apples?
The apples are great, yeah. They provide a nice crisp
Oh, they do.
bite.
Makes it feel fresh. All right.
Wonderful. All right, salad is done.
Love.
Now, the arugula is just one of 10 lines of greens that Superior Fresh offers. And you can buy these greens online at superiorfresh.com. Again, it's USDA certified organic. Even the arugula eats better than we do. No pesticides or artificial preservatives. Wonderful.
A lot of positive energy on the chat. Nice salad. Everyone's meals look great. A lot of energy. A lot of positive vibes right now. A nice family portrait.
Okay, so salmon is in the oven. Salad is being finished, and the couscous is resting. So we've got a little bit here. We're gonna let the salmon keep cooking, and Greg's gonna introduce the next part of the show.
I would like to welcome Manny Rodriguez with the team, Ashley, to kick off Ashley Makeovers. Let's do it.
So yeah, go ahead and move everything over here.
Thanks, Greg. Really impressive. Knife skills have come a long way. So congratulations
The
on
knife
that.
needs to be thinner and sharper.
Thinner and sharper. We've got that for next
Mental
year.
note. Mental note.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Manny Rodriguez, and I'm with Broad River Retail. And we are a proud Ashley licensee doing business right here in the Carolinas and Georgia. And so I'm so grateful to be here tonight with the Heartworks team and with all the Heart families. It's so great seeing you all on the screen. Last year, we had the pleasure to work with the Williams family and their son, Miles, in Raleigh, North Carolina. What a treat. Miles was the winner of the bedroom makeover, and our team there in Raleigh so enjoyed meeting that family and walking them through all of the options that Ashley has there when it comes to bedroom furniture. And so, why do we do it? Well, our purpose is furnishing life's best memories. And so it's so important for us to live that out every day. And how do we do that? We do that with a team of memory makers, some of which are with us today here on the screen. So hello, memory makers. Good to see you all. And so we're so thankful for this partnership because that's what it's all about. These connections, these relationships truly bring this purpose of furnishing life's best memories to life each day. So with that, I want to say thank you. Your plates on the screen, they look amazing. Thank you for the participation. And I want to give a special thanks to all the Ashley licensees who have joined us with this Ashley bedroom makeover. And so with that, I'm so excited to get us started as we unveil and talk through the winners of the 2024 Ashley bedroom makeover. And with that, I'll hand it over to Corey.
Hello, I'm Corey Price, CEO of Furniture Mart USA. And on behalf of Ashley Furniture, Furniture Mart USA, and Broad River Retail, I want to thank Heartworks for the work you do to find a cure for congenital heart disease. It's an honor to be able to make this night even more special for 4 incredible kids. Congratulations, Marshall Winninger from Lafayette, Minnesota. Congratulations to you, Marshall, and the Winninger family. We cannot wait to connect with you to start planning Marshall's new bedroom. Now let's hear from Kelly representing Mountain West team with not 1, but 2 bedroom giveaways.
Hi, I'm Kelly Bigelow, Marketing Manager with Ashley Furniture Missoula. On behalf of the My Family, we are proud to be able to help with the HeartWorks mission of striving to make futures and dreams possible by changing the trajectory of children affected with congenital heart disease. Tonight, we have not only 1, but 2 winners, both from Polson, Montana. Congratulations to Breezy Allred and her son, Tanner.
I have never won anything in my life, and it feels cool that Katie gets to have bedroom makeover.
As well as Kaylee Plowman and her son, Evett. Now I will hand it over to Kurt Haynes, Executive Vice President of Ashley Enterprises West Stores.
Thank you, Kelly. Great evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be a part of the Ashley Bedroom giveaway once again this year. Seeing the bedroom transformation and the video of joy that it brought to the Bralsma family last year was so special. I'm excited and honored to share this year's winner, Daxton Kimball from Emmett, Idaho. Congratulations, Daxton. We can't wait to work with you and your family to design the perfect bedroom just for you. So we'll be in touch with your family very soon. Just want to wish everybody a great evening. I know you're enjoying your meal from Superior Fresh. Appreciate everything that the Wanicks have done and Tim has done to advance HeartWorks. Now I'm going to turn it over to Manny Rodriguez from the Broad River Furniture Group with our final bedroom giveaway of the evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Kurt, and good evening, everyone. Manny Rodriguez here with Broad River Retail. We are a proud Ashley licensee doing business here in the Carolinas and Georgia. And tonight, I have the privilege of announcing our final winner of this Ashley Bedroom Makeover. And so please join me in congratulating Coleman Tolar from Cleveland, Georgia, on winning this Ashley-inspired bedroom makeover, made possible today by all of our memory makers here at Broad River Retail. Congratulations.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much, Manny, Corey, Kelly, Kurt. Congratulations to all of the winners. We have one more special giveaway here before we check in on the salmon. For any of you who've raised any of these crazy heart kids, you know how important sleep is. We have a generous donation that we are super excited to announce from Tempur Sealy, a brand new mattress for a set of heart parents who we all know definitely need it. My man Justin here, he is going to draw it. We have bowls here. We have a bowl of names. Just so everyone sees, we're shaking it. There's no winners here. We have no idea whose names are on these. Any team that had more than 10 individual donations, that's whose names were thrown in here. Are you ready? Shake it up. Shake it up. Don't pick the top. Don't pick the top. People always think it's, all right, you ready? We got to talk into the mic. Open it up. What do we got?
Team Sula Strong.
Crushed. Team Sula Strong. If you're out there, make it, I don't know, do something on your screen so we can see you. Okay, we're going to trust that you're here. Hey, nice job, Justin. You crushed. We'll keep
Good
this.
job, Justin.
If they don't claim it, we'll give it to somebody else, or you can have it. All right, John, how we doing? How's,
Okay.
How's our salmon looking?
All right, you guys, I think it's time to take the salmon out of the oven.
Already?
So, already. Now, Greg, do you remember whose salmon was whose?
I put mine on the left. I think the DiMaggio's were on the bottom. No, you were on the top right?
All right.
Okay.
I'll let you take the DiMaggios to them.
That's why, hey, it's a team.
Oh, that's the Burkowskis.
Yep.
Go ahead and take those over.
That's right. Yours looks really good. You guys went heavy lemon.
Pesto.
Hey, listen, whatever works. All right, DiMaggio's, here we go. That actually looks delicious.
Thank you.
Perfect amount of pesto. She was exactly right. You should have listened to her the first time.
All right, and then let's look at our couscous.
I don't feel like ours looks as good as everybody else's.
You haven't
Would
even
say
looked
that's
at it
fair?
yet.
I did. What do you mean? I'm staring right at it.
All right, so I'm gonna give you a fork.
Okay.
What do you think the fork's for?
I think the fork is for
We gotta fluff the couscous.
fluff. You guys, if you didn't even fluffed your couscous, are you even living? Fluff your couscous.
All right, so go ahead and just fluff away.
Fluff. Oh God, it's like mush. Come on, hold it strong.
Yep, there
Fluff
you
your
go.
couscous. Bet you haven't had anyone tell you that before. The family show. Is
All right, so the couscous is gonna, yeah, it's like a pasta. It is a pasta. All right, so we made enough for all three of us here. And so we're gonna go ahead and bring some over to the DiMaggio's.
This was all Chef John.
All right, go ahead and put some couscous
Are
on
we
there.
done fluffing or just
Oh, yeah.
serving? Is it always cakey like?
Little dry, little dry. All right. Is that enough, do you think, for them?
Sure. They don't look like they're gonna eat much of it.
All right, we'll head on over here to the Burkowskis.
Now, I know how much this family loves couscous,
We do.
so you are gonna get extra couscous. Excuse me, excuse me. I'm the MC around here, okay? Extra couscous for Justin.
Perfect.
Come on, come on, eat it, eat it, eat it. Yes. Now that fork's yours. That fork's yours. Would you like some? We'll get you a different fork. We're not animals. We have lots of forks. All right. How we
Okay.
doing?
Let's go ahead. Oh, we gotta do our own, don't we?
Yeah, I don't want to say anything, but when the chef doesn't eat his own food, that's usually a bad sign.
All right, so we got 2 plates here. Go ahead.
Oh, that wasn't great. It's not easy to serve with this little fork. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Perfect.
Good.
All right, so the couscous is gonna be the base of the dish. Next up, let us put some asparagus down,
All right, now we're talking.
and you can either use the tongs or a spatula. See how your plating skills are.
I'm gonna use them as a little barrier.
Now, everyone at home, we are gonna take pictures of everyone's dish. So don't eat yet. We're gonna hold everything up.
Well, some people's dish has been done for 20 minutes, apparently,
people's
according
have.
to the chat. Show
All
off.
right, let's put a little salad on.
Where would you recommend the salad going?
Let's choose 1/2 of the side that's empty, or that's empty right now. And you did a great job mixing. So there's some arugula, there's some apple, and
Listen.
cheese.
Listen, this is my 3rd year doing this. I'm pretty much a professional.
Pretty much.
Right, Justin? Exactly. Exactly.
All right, and then we'll plate the salmon.
Bella, how's that couscous? You've had it? I like that. Make your brother feed you. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That was great.
Thank you.
Very colorful. Okay,
Here we go, Bella. Big moment.
how's everyone's plating going?
Bella's crushing. You got it. You got it. Sticky paper. It's okay. That's for your brother. Yeah, that's yours. Here, you get that piece that fell on the floor. Bella gets the nice piece. You get the piece that fell on the ground. Now you really have that piece. You touch it, you claim it. You touch it, you claim it. Oh, a little.
All right. Well, another dinner well made. Cheers.
This is excellent. Oh, we got another nice family picture.
All right, and everyone here in attendance also is enjoying the meal.
We got a quick question. What are the hashtags? Kim Dillon asked, what are the hashtags for social media?
All right, so you're gonna tag We Build Hearts, which is Heartworks Instagram tag.
And then what are the hashtags?
Everyone's waving.
Oh, there we go.
And a cure is in the works. Hashtag a cure is in the works.
Got that? There we go. Oh, I see a copy and paste coming here, maybe.
Okay, Greg, let's hold up our dish here.
Yeah. I want to see everybody else's dish. I want to see how mine looks. Come on, everyone show your dishes. We're not judging, but we are.
Hold them up. We're gonna take a picture.
Yeah, everyone hold it there.
Hold
We're
them
gonna
up
take a
still.
photo. Some people look like they've already cleaned their kitchen and they're done eating.
Well, I think a lot of people have already drank all the wine.
True.
The wine came last week.
It's a good looking group right there, guys.
Some great looking food.
Good looking group.
And I know a lot of kids cooked it tonight, which is great. I love when the kids help and cook.
This is awesome. What good engagement. Everybody's into it. There's 5 bazillion people on here. This is awesome.
All right, should we take a bite?
Yeah. Bella, how is it? Bella, talk to me. I like the salad.
You did a great job.
Thanks, Jeff.
I think we'll bring you back next year as well.
I'm in. Bella, how is it? As long as Bella's happy.
All right, so Greg's gonna clean his plate real quick.
I wanted to get a little taste of everything. Very good.
Wonderful. All right, well, I want everyone to enjoy their dinner.
Elizabeth, I see you in your Have a Heart. What's up, girl? Let's go. 2 Have a Heart shirts. Let's go. They're like they're our best supporters right there. Where it says Elizabeth Rose.
Elizabeth
They're
Rose.
awesome. Hi, guys. I see you. You're the best. All right. So that's it now. It's time to sit back with your glass of wine. Thank you so much to Tom and Bev Porter. Enjoy your meal. Get ready to hear from the team here at Heartworks. But before we bring up Tim, there is a special video that Aaron is going to introduce for us. Here we go, Aaron. Big moment. How was your food?
Delicious.
You made it, so of course it was.
But you showed us.
Obviously.
Yeah, clearly. Hi, everybody. I want to thank, first of all, Greg and his family and community for everything you do for the Heart World. It's very special to us. My family gets to make so many memories every year, and we're so proud to be here with the Heartworks team tonight. And I want to give a quick shout to our family back in Philly, our family and friends who have been with us on this journey from the very beginning. Cal and I had the opportunity to have a really special conversation a few months ago with 3 really incredible heart moms. So I want to thank Carly, Lauren, and Kristen for helping us remember that all families really want are more memories together, and to just keep remembering the beauty in those everyday moments. And I promise you, as a Heart family, that Heartworks is working every single day to give families more time and more memories together.
One of my favorite memories with Levi was the very first time they put him in his tumble form chair. Up until that point, he had only laid down in bed or in our arms. His giant blue eyes got even bigger somehow as he looked around his room, taking in his new view. He loved being able to sit up and look out his window.
Our favorite memory of Kelly was anything outside with her. She just loved to be outside and especially play in the sandbox, and she was just always so full of smiles.
I still remember the first time we put them on the couch together, and Ellery so proudly was sharing one of her toys with him, showing him how it worked, and just the light in his eyes and the happiness and the joy in both of them was so evident. And I think you can even see it in the photos we shared. And the two of them have been inseparable since.
The other memory that my husband said and shared with mine was the day that we were able to convince the hospital to let James go outside and feel fresh air for the first time. The thing that stood out the most to us in this memory is that the hospital was able to help us bring our family pet, Tucker, onto this balcony as well. So James and Tucker, brother and brother, were able to meet for the first time. And sadly, this would be the only time that they would be able to interact with each other. Making memories and having more time for memories is exactly why I love the mission behind Heartworks. I think that if you could have more time, that's exactly what I would want.
Can I have a big hand for those families? So I'd like everybody to grab their glass at home, here in person. We need to make a toast. Here's to the families that many of us know, many of us are. I've had the privilege of being with them before, during, and after surgery. We know the courage they have, we know the clarity they have, and we know the focus that these families have to give all of us a purpose and a mission to find a pathway to a cure. So here's to the moms and the dads and the grandparents. Here's to you. Thank you for your clarity and thank you for your focus to allow us to do what we do. Here's to you all. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tim Nelson. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Heartworks, and it's my privilege to be with you all here tonight to share with you an update and a story of what really brings us here tonight. What brings us here tonight is a pathway to the cure, is the ability to take the science, the technology, and move us towards a new future, bringing the focus and the clarity that these families have taught us of how we can do that as a team to develop a pathway to a cure and develop the technology that many of our kids and adults here with us tonight are really dependent on. This is my favorite slide, because it is a slide that defines what Heartworks does. You all got to meet Bella earlier tonight. You look a little younger here, Bella. You're growing up. This is the reason why we do what we do at Heartworks. We have a team of manufacturing people, a team of researchers, a team of clinical trials people, a team of marketing, communication. We have a team of teams approach that brings all of this focus together to develop a pathway that allows us to bring the best technology to cure the most challenging heart conditions that we face today. As a physician scientist, I've been with these families in the heat of the moment, and they've provided me the clarity and focus of what I want to do with my life. And that is to bring a team forward to be able to make this remarkable vision of a cure a reality. So at Heartworks, we like to refer to ourselves as a team of teams. What you need to know about Heartworks is that we are a clinical stage company that's bringing technology out of the labs and finding the right partners, the right institutions to bring this to clinical trials and treat patients for the first time in the world. We love this concept of a team of teams because it's truly what we do. And as our team worked on this over the last couple of months, we came down to 5 things that really defines our core purpose of what we do as an organization. First, Our team of teams is driven by the urgency of congenital heart disease. There is not a day that goes by that we don't think of these families, of these individuals, of the Gabrielles, of the Bellas, of the Avas. This is what drives us every single day. If it makes a pathway shorter and faster and more likely to affect them, it's the right decision. If it slows us down and moves us in the wrong direction, it's the wrong decision. Second, we're motivated by transformative outcomes. We're not here just to publish a paper. We're not here to write another grant. We're here to have transformative outcomes. And what that means is that we create more memories, we create more time, we create the heart that they have as a stronger heart, more strong than they've ever had, and give them a lifelong heart function is our vision of a transformative outcome. And I'm going to show you some of the data that makes us believe that's possible. Third, we are going after a moonshot here, folks. This is the biggest, boldest, grandest project team that I have ever been part of, and likely anybody in this audience has been part of. We're trying to cure heart disease. That means we're going to have some obstacles, and we have had some obstacles this year. But what we like to refer to is we're undeterred by these obstacles. We know the pathway is long. We know we're going to have some bumps in the road. But just like these families, with the clarity and focus that they go through, we bring the same clarity and focus to our hurdles to get to the pathway. Fourth, we're committed to a self-reliant ecosystem. We're never going to be dependent on somebody else coming in and rescuing us, doing it for us. If it needs to be done, we're going to do it ourselves, and we're going to find a vertically integrated organization that allows us to go from the academics, from the nonprofits, to the for-profits, to the partnerships, to the team of teams, to be able to make this vision a reality as fast and as feasible as possible. So we're committed to that self-reliant ecosystem, which is a defining feature of who we are. And I like to say this comes to us directly out of the Ashley family. The Ashley organization has taught us how to do this. And fifth and final, we're aligned by a shared vision. Every single person in this room here tonight and all of you online are here for an aligned, shared vision of curing congenital heart disease. And it's because of all of you and all of these families and all of these supporters, all of these investors that make that vision a reality. So a team of teams is driven by the urgency, is motivated by transformative outcomes, is undeterred by obstacles, is committed to a self-reliant ecosystem, and is aligned by a shared responsibility. This is the money shot. You've all seen this video. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail tonight. The night's late. We have plenty of other time to go into the details on lab tours and other things. But as you look at this video, a video is worth a million words. Look at this. Think about what this shows you. You're looking under a microscope, the tip of a ballpoint pen that is beating, contracting heart muscle that was bioengineered from a patient's own skin sample. Yes, a piece of skin bioengineered in the lab to be able to make beating heart muscle that's genetically identical to the patient that it came from. That is the pathway to the cure of rebuilding heart failure with your own heart muscle. Now, that video was taken over 10 years ago. What we've done since that time is we've scaled that manufacturing beyond a microscope to liter volumes, and we're producing now 3 billion cardiomyocytes in each run, which is equal to the left ventricle of an adult human heart. So in each production run now, the team back in the lab is able to make this at the quantity that's necessary to literally rebuild the major pumping chamber of the human heart. That's the scale that has been made. And as most of you know, we now have the clinical trials approval from the FDA and an open clinical trial at Mayo Clinic to be able to make that possible to deliver into the hearts of patients that need it the most. This is only possible for over 4,800 days. I'll say that again, 4,800 days and counting, continuously manufactured in the lab every day. Think of that, 4,800 days of every single day, somebody on this team has been in the lab working to make this vision a reality. This is what it comes down to. We have treated hundreds of patients in clinical trials with cell-based therapies. We are the largest organization on the planet that is using cell-based therapies to treat congenital heart disease. We have thousands of donors. Many of you are online tonight. We have thousands of research participants that have been part of these studies from the beginning. We have academic institutions working together, delivering these products that we manufacture in our lab in their patients in their OR. Think about this a second. Some of you have personally experienced this. Others of you can only think about it, of having a 3-month-old child that goes in for an open heart surgery. And during that surgery, we deliver one of the products that we have manufactured in our facility directly into the heart muscle of that infant. We do that with the hope of building a bigger and stronger heart. We've done that hundreds of times because of this team. That's just the beginning. We are in clinical trials, and we're going to scale this and bring this technology to more people. But we've had a tough year. And I got to be honest with everybody. We opened this clinical trial a year ago. We announced this a year ago on this dinner. And as we sit here today, we have not treated the first person in that clinical trial. And that has been a gut punch for everybody on our team. However, it's probably going to be the biggest blessing we've had to be able to propel ourselves forward. We've got some major things that we're changing in this next year. We're not going to go into them all tonight, but there is one big one that we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to recruit more patients, bring more awareness, and working with the FDA and our clinical partners, we're going to redefine our trial to not only go faster, but to go bigger. We had a tough year, but that hasn't deterred us. It's only motivated us, given us more clarity and more focus to go faster. Because ultimately, this is what we're working for. We're working for more memories. We're working for stronger hearts. We're working for kids and adults, families that have given us the clarity and focus to have more clarity in their future. And we could not be more excited about what we've learned, where we've gone, and how we're going to propel this forward. I'm grateful for the team that's amassed here tonight. Todd and Karen, thank you. Everybody else that has been part of this journey with us, we're only building momentum on how much faster we can go forward. We wouldn't be here for it weren't for the Wanek family, Ashley Furniture, and all of the supporters that have come together. So let me finish my part here by making a handoff to my partner back home in Rochester, Minnesota. Clint, are you there?
I'm here, Tim.
Clint, you've got a big job tonight, my friend. So one of the major things that we have realized in the last year is that we failed to get the CHD experts involved in the designing of our clinical trial. I take responsibility for that. I take responsibility for designing a trial that wasn't feasible. I know we're all part of it, but what you and I have learned recently is that we failed to incorporate one of the major people, the CHD experts, and you're going to reveal tonight the plan of how we're going to bring the CHD experts into the fold to do better going forward. So Clint, talk to us.
Absolutely. Thanks, Tim. And thank you all for being with us tonight. This is so fantastic to be here. My third year, everybody's third year. Chef John, you did a great job, but I think Bella's coming for you next year. But I'm honored to be here with you all tonight. And let me into your kitchens, your dining rooms, your living rooms, wherever you settled down for your meal now, and let's talk for a little bit. And just like my mom taught me, I'll take my shoes off. I'll put a coaster under my cup, so I'm a good guest at your house. And tonight, we want to keep you front and center. That's my favorite part of HeartWorks, is we work for you. And in our team of teams approach, you are the most important team by far. And your continued partnership and it motivates and informs everything we do. And we've learned so much from you. And what we've heard is more can be done. And I'm going to take us on a journey tonight. It's completely made up, but I think some of it's going to hit home with you guys. So this life journey is Dan and Debbie from Destin, Florida, and they're expecting their first child. And as you remember, it's an incredibly joyous time. Every appointment with their OB is highly anticipated, and they're ready to share, and they've already shared pics of their ultrasound thousands of times on social media. You've already, clicked like and put a heart on them, and everything's going great. Danny, as they call him, is progressing as he should. until the doctor found something on the ultrasound. Danny has CHD. So Danny was born with HLHS and needed specialty care not found in Destin. So Dan and Debbie transferred their care up to UAB in Birmingham for the surgical team needed for Danny's care. Dan knows every bump in the road of that 4-hour and 15-minute drive because he's done it so many times. UAB did what they do and they delivered a miracle. Danny is able to come home. Debbie is overwhelmed with this new life. Being a new mom is a lot. And add in CHD and it's 100 times more work. They see Danny's pediatrician in Destin. His cardiologist is over in Pensacola, but his surgical records are all still up at UAB. Keeping track of these records is critical, yet daunting. Imagine if Dan and Debbie could consolidate all Danny's medical information so they have it at the tips of their fingers whenever they need it. That might make things a little bit easier. But life keeps happening. Dan and Debbie welcomed Deidre 2 years after Danny was born. Now they're expecting number 3. And Debbie can't help but wonder, why is Danny smaller than his sister? She's 2 years younger than him. Their pediatrician keeps saying his size is fine, all things considered. Imagine if Danny's growth could be compared to other kids his age with HLHS. Debbie could get some peace of mind with that knowledge. The family of 5 finally takes a long overdue vacation to make their memories, to play in the snow in Minnesota winter. I don't know why they went to Minnesota, maybe because I live here, but it's my story, so I picked it. But Dan spent hours searching for that perfect resort with good snow, but it's got to be in close proximity to a children's hospital, just in case. They might breathe easier if Danny's medical record could travel with them. On a second day of 8th grade, Dan and Debbie were asked to please refer to their son as DJ because Danny is a kid's name. He's grown up. He's doing all the things they hoped he could do. But who's going to remind DJ to take his medication at lunch? Debbie would feel so much better if she could automate text reminders for DJ to take his meds, because after all, he doesn't miss a thing that's happening on that phone. So DJ graduated top of his class from Destin High, and he got a scholarship to Dartmouth. He's taken an interest in CHD research, and he'd like to know when new therapies are being tested. He's a curious young man, and he's committed to living his full life until he's old. He should not have to wait, hoping someday a new therapy comes along that might help him stay living his best life. And imagine if products and clinical trials were developed for the people who could benefit the most, not the company that can make the most money from them. So what if? What if CHD patients were able to aggregate their medical journey data in one accessible location? And what if those data could be shared with their care providers for second opinions, new hospitals, whatever it might be? And what if CHD families had more tools to simplify their lives? And what if these data informed product development and clinical trial design? And what if a technology partner existed to allow for all this? Well, simply put, we have experts in the room, you guys. You are a CHD expert. After all, you know more about your CHD than anyone else, and HeartWorks wants to partner with the experts. And we found a technology partner. Across Healthcare has a matrix platform that will allow for all this to be done. A couple of their experts are in the crowd tonight. Andrea, Jason, thanks for joining. So partnering with the experts, we're introducing a data cooperative where members and researchers work together to finally solve the CHD puzzle. And you're saying, Clint, why aren't we signing up for this already? Well, you can do that tonight. Our timelines are we're already up and going. We got ethics board approval in January. We went live on January 31st. First enrollee was February 8th. And we have some platform enhancements that are coming at the end of March that will allow for this EMR connectivity that I've been talking about. And this ends with a call to action. Lend us your expertise. If you're a CHD adult, if you're a parent of a CHD minor, we're going to have a QR code on the next slide that you can follow and learn more or become a member of the co-op at HeartWorks. But if you're extended family, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, friends, neighbors, workmates, you can join too by being an advocate for the co-op at HeartWorks. And what that means is you take a picture of this QR code tonight, keep it on your phone, because sometime, somewhere, you're going to run into somebody who can benefit from it. And this ends with a challenge. We got a really good sport on the team who said he'd dye his hair a very bright color and post it on social media if we enroll 250 patients before the end of March 3rd, which is Sunday night at midnight. So that's the challenge. I think we can do it, guys. Here's the QR code. Thanks for your time. I encourage you to go and check it out. And with that, I'll turn it back over to our very good sport, Tim Nelson.
Wait, what?
You heard
What
it.
is That
Very-
the good friend you were talking about, Clint?
Very, very good sport, Tim Nelson.
I don't think I agreed to that one. Yeah, nice.
It's
Thank you,
live on
buddy.
TV, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, very well played. I didn't realize that. Clint, thank you. Clint is our data scientist and director of clinical operations at HeartWorks. He's been an amazing partner to help us develop these clinical trials. And realize what you just heard from Clint, folks. This is transformative. We've talked about organ donors. We've talked about blood donors. But tonight, what we're creating is a whole new way of doing biomedical research with data donation. And anybody with congenital heart disease, any family with congenital heart disease can QR code this for the co-op at HeartWorks. You can contribute your data. And because what we learned in the last year, we designed a clinical trial and they didn't come. What we're going to do going forward with all of your data that you donate to us, we're going to design the next clinical trial for the members in our data co-op. Doing it that way, we're going to be able to recruit patients that much more fast. This is going to fundamentally change the way medicine research is done. It's going to change the way we do it. And stay tuned. I bet this becomes a standard way that all biomedical research is done in the future. I want to give a huge shout out to the Marriott Foundation that made an investment of $300,000 and allowed us to launch this product in about 3 to 4 weeks. And in a couple of months, we had it IRB approved. So this is a massive opportunity. There are thousands and hundreds of thousands of people out there with congenital heart disease. Please QR code, please share that. Please become a data donor. And this is our fundamental way of accelerating what we do. But let me remind you, what we do is we build hearts, and we literally have the technology to go beyond congenital heart disease and to bring this to anybody with heart failure. So I couldn't be more excited about this. Hopefully, all of the families with congenital heart disease are into this because we owe you more for what you've done for us. This is going to be an asset for all of you. Greg, can I count on you to be doing this?
In. The Olsons are in. We appreciate the work that you guys do, man. You guys are pushing this forward on way more than any of us can. So you can count on the Olsons to always support HeartWorks, support any initiative you guys do, because you guys alongside the Wanek family, what you guys do for heart families like us, we can never repay you guys for. And your ability to move this ball forward faster than any of the rest of us is beyond amazing.
Are the Waneks in? Gabrielle, can we get your data donated? Can't say no here.
Yes.
No pressure, no pressure.
Todd, thanks for being here tonight.
You're welcome. Great event. Good job, Greg.
Thanks. I'm gonna make a living out of doing this.
You might do that, yeah. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for all the great work tonight and Tim, team, great work on HeartWorks and all the fantastic things that you're doing.
Thank you, man.
So thank you.
Thanks for everybody.
We're proud of
coming
you.
up here. Tonight, we are here to celebrate with everybody. We've got lots of families here tonight, and we thank all of the families at home. Hopefully the food was amazing. Hopefully the chefs were good at home.
Well, the
Did they
chefs
do
here,
well?
the chefs
Yeah.
here were great.
Okay,
I mean, John,
not bad.
All great, all great.
Almost all the chefs, John.
almost all the chefs.
John.
I should not be in the front.
Yeah, you cover some
No,
people up.
no,
don't
I'm
you?
going in the back.
Come on, Kelly, get on the front here. You got to touch to be on camera. So
Oh,
come on in, everybody. Crowd in. So
Nope. I'm gonna go this way.
Middle.
Nope, I'm gonna come right next to you, Molly.
everybody at home, thank you very much. Thank you for donating your data, for your time, and a big shout out to our kids in the hospital tonight. We're thinking of you all. Have a great night.
Great night. Thank you, everybody.
Hey, what's up, Heart family? I'm Matt Hammett,
And I'm Bowen.
and we're gonna sing a soft song for you guys tonight called Heartstrong.
When you're afraid of what's in front of you, when you worry about what could happen to you, want you to know I've been there too. I wear a scar on my heart like a superhero. When you walk through the dark, no, you're not alone. Want you to know we'll make it through. Heart strong, pressing on. I stand brave, no matter what comes my way. No matter what comes along, I'm gonna live heart strong. I won't quit, I won't break. I have faith, no matter what comes my way. No matter what comes along, I'm gonna live heart strong. When you feel like you can't get over your doubt, I know you're down, but you're not out. Just sing it with me now. Heart strong, pressing on. I stand brave, no matter what comes my way. No matter what comes along, I'm gonna live heart strong. I won't quit, I won't break. I have faith, no matter what comes my way. No matter what comes along, I'm gonna live heart strong. 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 Heart strong, pressing on, stand brave, no matter what comes my way. No matter what comes along, I'm gonna live heart strong. I won't quit, I won't break. I have faith, no matter what comes my way. No matter what comes along, I'm gonna live heart strong.
Good job, Bowen. Thanks so much, Heart family. Have a great night.
Thank you.